It's How Did We Miss That?
Yep.
Now, Marissa, who is one of the authors of the original letter to Substack against Nazis, she's very proud of herself. More than 200 publications joined Substackers Against Nazis. Despite strong media coverage, Substack founders still offer no direct response. So Marissa, who's very, very proud of herself and very full of herself, on Thursday, I published an open letter that was drafted with input from more than 100 Substack publishers and shared by each of us on our respective Substacks. The goal? To get an answer from the public.
And what does she cover?
Who knows? But to demand that that the platform's founders as to why they're platforming and monetizing Nazis, like actual Nazis, and the groundswell of support has been amazing. Ever since the first round of us shared the letter, more than 200 publications in total have published it on their own Substacks, and our efforts have been covered by Forbes, Fast Company, The Hill, and Newser. It's been exciting to see our reach. But above all, Substack leadership's response to these media outlets asking them about our efforts has been quite clarifying. Substack declined to respond to Substackers Against Nazis letter, but directed Fast Company to a separate open letter written by journalist L. Griffin, which we read, that as of Thursday had been signed by more than 50 publishers on the platform to signal their support of Substack's current moderation policies. The list of signers included Matt Taibbi, Free Press founders Barry Weiss and Nellie Bowles, and the biologist Richard Dawkins, among others. Substack also gave Fast Company a statement echoing what it told The Atlantic, which is that they're a platform built on freedom of expression and helping writers publish what they want to write. Some of that writing is going to be objectionable or offensive. Substack has a content moderation policy that protects against extremes like incitements to violence, but we do not subjectively censor writers outside of those policies. She says that, again, we're left to wonder if being a literal Nazi who supports Nazi policies and encouragingly posts Nazi imagery isn't an incitement to violence, then what is? So she posted to Substack Notes on Friday with a simple idea that if you're fine with Nazis on the platform, just say so. So again, reversing it and saying that, no, I'm not fine with it. I just can't ban it. Right?
Right.
It's been frustrating to see how many people are willing to offer complex explanations for a fundamental concept. Nazis are fine by me. No, it's not that concept. So I decided to strip it down to its core. And then one of the signers of the counter letter that Substack leadership is actively promoting to media said it plainly, that they're fine with Nazis on this platform. In some ways, it was a relief. No more bloviating, no more talking about the thing we all know the signatories of the other letter really mean. So now, this person now just put words in the mouths of every other person that signed the letter, and now she's saying that Matt Taibbi's okay with Nazis on this platform. By association, because they all signed the letter.
He's a useful idiot for Nazis.
Well, he does own a podcast called Useful Idiots, but that's beside the point.
Yes.
At least from here, we can have an honest conversation. Substack still has yet to respond directly to this group of crybabies, despite the letter personally being emailed to them Thursday morning. Wow, because they don't get any other emails on a Thursday morning. Until then, we'll watch the participants continue to roll in and plan our next move. Dun, dun, dun. And if you'd like to join the effort, here's my email address. Don't email her and tell her that this is completely wrong, censorious, and crazy. And a couple of
especially writers, on Thursday, don't do that.
A couple of writers that I've been very disappointed to again see agree with this, like Andy Adams, who's a great photographer, and he just wants it to be peaceful and nice on Substack. He's a photographer. He doesn't want to see Nazi stuff. I understand. All right, but this is bigger than just you not seeing Nazi stuff. This is about them demonetizing a creator that Marissa, or that Jonathan Katz decides is a Nazi. Okay? Is C.J. Hopkins a Nazi because he published a book that has a surgical mask that has a swastika on it talking about the Nazi tactics of Germany during the lockdown in 2021. Is he a Nazi? These people would say yes.
The German government, apparently.
They would say he shouldn't be monetized on Substack for that. And they can fuck off.
Oh.
And it's made me fucking angry as shit. Because it's almost midnight and I'm still hopping mad about it.